All right, in this chapter, we're going to be talking about how to attach a parts invoice to an RO. And there's going to be two scenarios we're going to look at here: creating an RO or a standard parts invoice and then just moving it to an RO. And then there's the instance where maybe a customer's ordered like a part from you, like an exhaust that they were going to install themselves. The part comes in, you let them know. They change their mind. They'd like you to have the service department install it. And so there's a way to move that standalone parts invoice to a service invoice. So that's what we're going to take a look at right now. All right, so the first option we can do is we can go in and we can find a particular part. Again, let's grab one of our good old fashioned BR8ESs. Somebody wants to buy it, they're going to change it themselves, and they say, hey, look, I want to attach that to an RO. They got my bike back there, just have them put it in. So what I can do is I can hit save. Again, we've talked about reduce quantity, quantity available. Keep mind of what you're doing here. I reduce quantity because I know I'm going to move it right away. I can come up here and I can say attach to RO. And you can see in my list, I only have one RO right now. If you have a big list of ROs with the same customer, if you add the customer to the invoice, it'll automatically pull up any matching customer names, but you could remove the customer name and just do a search to see a complete list. And from here, I have two options. In this scenario, I said there's already an existing job. They got my bike back there. There's already an RO. They already have it. I could go ahead and say I want to add this to this job, click add selected, and it's simply going to move it over. That simple. I could have done that with a payment as well. And as you can see, it moves it over to job 2, exactly how we want. And again, we can see over here that it's combined our invoices. Um, so into the existing job. So that's one way of looking at it. All right, the next process we can do is with a new parts invoice, again, is we can also create a new RO right from scratch. So let's again add in that spark plug here. We're going to go through the same scenario. And at this time, the person's going to buy the spark plug, and maybe I'm also a service writer, or, whatever the process is, I want to turn this parts invoice into a new repair order. So I can come up here. Oops, I got to save it first, reduce the quantity. Once I do that, I can come up and I can say attach to RO. In this case, I don't have a new RO, so I can say create RO. And since I didn't have a customer on this one, it's going to ask me to put in all the customer information. Now, if I added in my customer first, and that's why I'm advising you to do this, it'll save you a little bit of time. When I do and go attach to an RO and I say create RO, it's automatically going to bring me to the customer. I can find the unit I want, add it to the new RO, and we can see here it's going to create the repair order. And we also have a note saying that this was attached from parts invoice. At this point, I could update it and say change spark plug, something like that. That would be an example of how I could start at a parts invoice, have a customer, create a new RO, automatically add the customer, and get into their garage. Again, it's a much better way to go, is to select the customer first. Now, I also talked about a situation where a customer comes into your store and they have a part that's in stock, or that was received for them. In this case, here I have my customer demo part. Let's say I ordered this helmet here, or this part, and I wanted to have you guys install it on the unit or combine it, maybe so I can just pay for it all at one time, something along those lines. From the pickup refund screen, I can do the same process. Hit attach to RO. It'll let me know if it sees any particular ROs. Now I have two different ROs here. I had the existing one. I also created a new one. So let's grab our new one here. And then at this point, I can either add it to the existing job I had, or in this case, which we might want to do, it has nothing to do with changing the spark plug. We're going to say new job. And again, it'll move it over to that invoice for us. And as it creates the new job, again, it's letting the service department know if they're unaware, or if you tell them, hey, I moved that over, they can quickly identify the job and now say, install helmet lock, something along those lines, whatever it is, right? So those are probably your two main ways that you'll be using this from the parts counter. Again, it's a great tool. It'll save you time in the dealership, voiding invoices and recreating them and all those types of things. So hopefully this video has given you a little insight about how to attach parts invoices to repair orders.